This is the Swiss carry clip for 91 millimeter Swiss Army knives by Victorinox. And I like the way this thing sits on your Swiss Army knife and makes it for that you can actually use a pocket clip in your device now. And maybe this can be your one and done carry solution. It's not just free balling inside of your pocket or free balling inside of your pouch. So I like this solution so far. It cost about 17 bucks on Amazon. I'll link this up down below just in case you want to check it out. I just wanted to kind of give my initial thoughts. This only fits the 91 millimeter Swiss Army knives. So Huntsman's and anything similar to that. If you have a 93 millimeter like a Pioneer or any of the smaller ones, this is not going to work for you. So make sure that you have, for the 91 millimeter models so that you're not buying any of these by accident. So it comes with multiple colorways and colors. Shout out to Max Level EDC. He put me onto this, and I went ahead and snatched one up immediately because I wear shorts a lot, basketball shorts, or just shorts that don't have a lot of forgiveness for a regular size pocket knife. As much as I may love like a Drop Bear by Kaiser, it's not very forgiving to some of the shorts that you may be wearing. This thing has a very good profile, fits in the pocket easily. But I really wanted to show you the way to install this because the instructions that the company gives are really shitty. They're not good at all. So I'm going to show you how to install this a little bit better than they did. You're going to get in a kit. They give you a screwdriver that has T6s built in. I think this works with a T6. Let me see. Yeah, it's a T6. Okay. So they give you a screwdriver with some little screws that have T6s built in on either side. I'm just going to use my own. I got the Weehaw with some Weehaw bits. I'll link this up down below, my 1/4. You can use 1/4 or 4 millimeter. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to take this off just to kind of show you how to install it. And it's not hard to do, but his video is just not very comprehensive. So we're going to show you this real quick. Now, this is a good thing that you may want to purchase if you're really interested in carrying your Swiss Army knives in your pocket and not always having to depend on a knife, carrying a pocket knife with you at all times and all that good stuff. Okay. So to install this, you have the slotted screwdriver with the bottle cap lifter combination. You have to lift this at a 90-degree angle. All right. So lift this at a 90-degree angle. And you take this, I guess this little 3D printed, whatever this thing is, receiver part, and you kind of just slip it. Okay. So you see the very back right here. You kind of just slip it into the groove. And when you slip it into that groove, you can see the slotted screwdriver there is going to receive it as soon as you pull it down. Now it receives it and kind of like locks it in a little bit. It's not fully locked in. I'm pretty sure if you were too rough with it, you might knock it out, but you have to take that at a 90-degree. Then there is a little hole in the back here, which you can take this bolt and it goes through and it actually screws into the back of what they created. So you put that back there and you screw that in. And this kind of gives you just a secure connection or whatever. And now you have this thing here, which is ready to receive the pocket clip. This is the pocket clip itself. So now that you have that, you could actually probably buy multiple of these. I have the Topo design, which I think looks pretty good. In my opinion, it's pretty good looking design. But if you have multiple, then you probably could just buy those and switch them out as you see fit. But you can see on here, there's two little set pins, I guess what I would call them, and then one female end for you to pass a bolt through. You kind of just set this on top of those two set pins, and then you'll take the bolt and you'll run it through there and drive it in with your T6. This is why I like my Weehaws, because it is magnetized and their screwdriver is not. So we'll take this, screw that in, and maybe don't over tighten it. And then you're going to notice that you have additional hardware. They give you one additional bolt, I guess, if you lose it or whatever. That I would keep that. I don't know if these are going to back themselves out or if they could strip themselves or discolor. So maybe throw that into a storage area and not lose that. But it's pretty nice looking. It fits well in the pocket. I'm not going to like purposely pull on this thing and see how much it would take to break it. It's stainless steel. Would make up a stainless steel 316 regular. I don't know. I don't know what kind of stainless steel it is. It's just stainless steel. You can tell that pretty easily. They do have different custom designs. Next thing I probably would do with this is update the tweezers. Maybe get those to be black just to kind of stay consistent with this colorway. Because if I'm gonna, this Huntsman looks really good. And maybe I'll get this now in black. Maybe I'll leave it gray because it kind of matches the topo, but really slick. You can do a lot of customizations to your 91 millimeter Swiss Army knives. You can change out the scales. You can do different things with the corkscrew. You can change out the toothpick. You can change out some of the tools. I'm not going to do that, but you could change some of these tools out if you wanted to. But very, very nice one and done solution. Can I recommend this? From literally carrying it in the pocket for only one day. I mean, it felt good in the pocket to carry in a day, just to be able to have this out, pull out just a simple blade and be able to use that. That's fine around the house, and versus a bigger multi-tool like my Leatherman Free P4, which is awesome, but it's pretty freaking big. So just to have this makes a lot of sense for me, but it's going to be, your mileage may vary if that's something that you want to have with you at all times. So the only thing I probably would want to change out in here is I might want to add a tool set, some additional tool sets in here, but it's kind of just gets the job done. I don't have a lot of complaints about the tool set on the Huntsman, but comment down below. Is this something that you would get, you already own? I would love to know what your comments down below. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you for once again watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.